But Loma came in last year. And that was the first round of the play called Will They Remember Me? So for people who missed out on that interview, just briefly tell us what it is and why it came about.
So it's a suicide prevention drama. We've done it a few times, but this time it's going to be in South Auckland. I wanted to do it right there in the heart of South Auckland in Mangere, and so really excited for that. But this drama is it's a drama that just wants to bring hope and light to many issues that we didn't really talk about, especially growing up as an islander. We didn't really talk about certain things, and that's all in this drama. And I know that a lot of people have gone through and probably going through that stuff now, and we just want to bring the hope of the gospel. Yeah, that Jesus can heal you, and this is something that changed my life. I came to a drama production, a suicide prevention drama, and it changed my life. And so now we get to do it again, but my story's in it, a few of other brothers and sisters as well. And so we put our stories together, and we've been able to put this drama production together to just touch on those issues and bring healing for people that may be going through that right now.
Sadly, it's a very relatable topic, I think, for a lot of people. You know, our statistics in New Zealand are pretty horrendous. And I think every family, whether it's directly or indirectly or somebody they know, are connected to this kind of thing. When you say you went to a production like this and it changed your life, what do you mean by that?
So when I was at my lowest in my life back in 2019, I was invited out to a similar production.
Yeah.
It was called The Great Escape, and I didn't think much of it. I went to check it out, and just it felt like I was like, did someone tell them what I was going through?
How do they know my story on the stage?
Just a setup was
Yeah.
But just everything that I was watching on stage was everything that I was going through at the time. It was just perfect timing. Yeah.
Loma is pretty well known in the Pacific community. He's got a pretty big following. I would say he's a Pacific influencer. And so back then in the height of your, island humor, a lot of that stuff where people could resonate with and connect with. So a part of the story is what you went through with getting the profile that you had, right, in the public, and then how people responded to that. And then was it the low that came after that, or whatever it was that looked like? Or was there a low for you?
Yeah. Well, I didn't do what I was doing, because I used to make videos back when Vines was a thing. I don't know if it's still a thing.
I remember Vine, bro. 6-second videos. Yeah.
I'm mentioning Vines to the young ones. They're like, well, what? I'm like, never mind.
It's like MySpace. It's real.
It's that Bieber. But yeah, I just wanted to make people happy, make people laugh, and people would always encourage me to make a Facebook, a page, a fan page, and I was always scared about what people thought about me. But I went ahead and did it anyways, and it just blew up. I didn't expect it to blow up. And then, my life changed. Like I couldn't even be normal, in public. For sometimes I just wanted space for my family and all that. And it was cool, having people run up to you and for a bit, maybe for a week, 2 weeks. But then after that, I was just like, oh man, no way. And so it changed my life, and I think I just couldn't handle the pressure, and I didn't want to be a role model for people, and people were like, if I put up a video, they'll say, oh, others are going to see that, and I was like, oh, flip, I think I wasn't ready for that side, the pressure and the responsibility.
Scrutiny, the criticism, all of that comes with it, eh?
Yeah. So then, eventually it got too much and hit rock bottom. And I think 2019 or 2018, 19 was when I started going through a lot of issues in my private life. And it's hard to fake it on camera. Like people can start seeing, man, is everything okay? And people were reaching out. Like people would message me, and I was like, oh man, can you tell?
Oh, right, there were cracks. There were cracks.
Yeah, there were cracks. And maybe it was the words that I would say, or my posts were changing up. And then people started reaching out. They knew I was going through something.
That's amazing that people picked up on that, no way. Because I think a lot of people are pretty good at hiding it. When they're going through stuff, when they're facing stuff, they do it real silently. And you put on the smile and everything in public and around your family. You must have been pretty low for people to actually start picking up on it. Because, how often do you hear that sadly at a funeral or something when people are like, just had no idea? I just didn't know that someone was facing. I didn't know they felt like that, and I wish I had somehow seen the signs. And you have all these questions and stuff. Yeah, what was that like when people started seeing through the facade a little bit? Was that sort of terrifying, or was that a relief that you're like, oh man, maybe people do know I'm struggling? Or
It's a funny one because, you know, I was crying out for help, like low key. Like I wasn't saying like, oh, I need help, but like I was needing help.
trying to give an
Trying
opening?
to, yeah. But then when people reached out, I didn't respond to that. Like I kind of just left it.
Yeah.
Like it was, I can't even explain it. Like
No, I know exactly what you mean, man. It's an internal cry, but when you hear and you want the help, or you feel like you want the help, and then when it's around, you don't know how to respond to it. You know, you still try and push it away because you don't want people to see your hurt, you know, inside. So, yeah, and I'm glad I'm so happy that you're bringing it back again. Will they remember me? Maybe we can go to a little bit of a break, Bjorn, and come back and talk about the play.
A production that's coming up this weekend, Will They Remember Me? By the way, just put it out there. Some of the topics we're talking about can be quite triggering and serious for people. So if you're needing to reach out or speak to anybody, you can contact Lifeline, lifeline.org.nz, or you can always text to 4357. Yeah. Sort of put that out
You had
there.
a really cool question that we were speaking about off here about, you know, you've been doing this gig for a little bit, Loma, and you would have seen, and one of your aims was to encourage people to be able to talk about what's in their heart and get it off their chest. And if they're going through whatever they need to go through, whatever they're going through, it's really important to share that. Really, really important. How have you seen that change over the years? Are you encouraged by people? I mean, there's a long way to go, bro.
Yeah.
But are you encouraged by people talking as a result of you doing what you're doing as well?
Yeah, it's definitely changed from when we first started doing the drama, or even just our upbringing. You know, it's not something we talk about. But definitely this drama I know it's impacted a lot of people. I've had people message me and just say like, man, that is me. That's me.
Their
That's
story?
my life. Yeah, that's
Wow.
my story on stage. I went through that. I think I shared last time there was an old lady that came and she's crying. She's like, you know what? All my life I was holding on to something.
Wow.
And so like for me, like that's what encourages me to keep going and keep doing this drama production, because there's different people that are going to come through every single time, but it's the same issues that we go through, and just see how it impacts them. It's fulfilling. It reminds us of why we do what we do, and I've even now people that didn't even know Christ before, or returning to other things, they've come to the Lord, and even now serving in church.
Really?
Yeah, because of this drama. This drama has impacted many lives, and so definitely seen a shift in conversations as well. Like even when we're going out to outreach or talking about, even just this week, you know, meeting a few other men that are at the park with their kids, and I'm just talking to them about it, and they're real open. Whereas before, it wasn't as easy.
Too much
to have the
jokes, eh?
conversation.
Yeah, all the jokes. And it's turned your life around like 360. We were talking about this off here, but you're part of the Potter's House.
Yeah.
And now
Potter's
you're a
House.
pastor.
Yeah, hey,
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Can you explain to Bjorn what that is?
Watch your language, Stella. There's a pastor in the room. Thank you.
Yes, myself, been called, my family as well. I'm a pastor there in Potter's House, Mangere. So shout out to those listening in, tuning in right now. But just grateful for the opportunity to serve God in any way. Yeah.
Did you ever think growing up you'd become a pastor?
Oh,
Was that the dream?
probably the naughtiest kid at church, man. I was probably the kid that the pastor wanted to strangle.
So what you said off here, because I didn't know this, the guys who don't want to be the pastors.
We were joking about this off here because he was like, I never wanted to be a pastor. And now, look at him.
Yeah.
I've heard this from so many pastors. They're like, I'm the last person I ever thought would become a pastor. I never wanted to do this. And somehow God's called me to do it. And just a word of warning, anyone out there who ever says to God, I never want to be a pastor, be careful. My advice would be trick him and go the other way and be like, Lord, please make me a pastor. It's all I want to do. And then maybe you'll get
I
the
can't
other
see
way.
myself doing anything else. Come on. Do it now.
That's amazing, the 360 for your life. And I couldn't be happier for you, Loma. That's so good that you're able to, share God's word and influence other people, especially from where you've come from. There's more power and healing in your words now, especially with the journey you've been through. So, shout out.
This drama, so it's R13, by the way.
Yeah.
So, because it deals with some very serious topics and issues. You said you're going to have like food and like a bit of a get together beforehand for anyone
come
that's
on.
coming along. Can you tell us about that?
So at 6 p.m., an hour before the doors open, we're going to have some food there, man. Some hot food and some desserts, all of that good stuff, so people can come. We want to create an atmosphere where people feel comfortable and welcome. And so we did this last time, but we always want to level up. And so that's what we're going to be doing. Yeah, so come through, get some food.
Absolutely. Now, it is, as Bjorn's highlighted, there are some strong themes throughout the drama, but you know, it wouldn't be you without some humour. So tell me, there's a little bit of humour in there as well.
Oh, there's definitely humour, but it's not even from me though. We got my dance group. They're called the Baby Daddies.
What? That's a good enough laugh for me, bro.
Do I need to say?
No, you don't. Okay.
Yeah, you will expect some.
You'll laugh, you'll cry,
yeah,
and there'll be hope right at the end
yes,
of it.
there'll be hope.
Now, you've
right
been
there.
also generous for anyone listening on Life FM this morning. If
Oh,
they
I
want-
can't leave with it. Oh, come on, man.
Come on, man.
on.
Tell us.
We got 50% off for those tuning in. You just got to put in the promo code LifeFM, and then you can grab those tickets however many you want for 50% off, half price.
That's real generous of you, bro. Thank you for that.
Nah, no worries. Thank you for having me.
Event Finder, if you go there and then search it up, Will They Remember Me? Event Finder. It's happening this Saturday at De La Salle College is that in Mangere?
Yeah, Mangere East, man.
Yeah, nice.
Fight the good fight. Live Jesus in our hearts forever.
Yes.
Sella
now.
went there, surprisingly. No one believes it. It's a Catholic school, but it's
That's
true.
where Baby Daddy started.
The leader of the dance group. Yeah, if you want to get your tickets, Event Finder, Will They Remember Me, and use the code LifeFM. Just all one word, you get 50% off your
Come on.
tickets if you are going to head along.